The unbelievable truth about muscle loss in seniors. A metabolic masterclass asterisk. What if I told you there's a simple food, one most seniors overlook, that can reverse muscle loss even at 75? Sounds too good to be true, right? But here's the surprising truth. The muscle loss that doctors call sarcopenia isn't just an inevitable part of aging. It's a metabolic problem that can often be prevented and even reversed. Asterisk, if you're over 60 and notice your legs feel weaker, it's harder to get out of. A chair or your balance isn't what it used to be. These are warning signs, but not the root cause. They are symptoms of a deeper metabolic issue. As we age, our muscles become harder to maintain, not just due to age, but because of hormonal shifts. Protein absorption issues, ongoing inflammation, insulin resistance, and a little-known factor, anabolic resistance. Anabolic resistance simply means your body stops responding properly to the signals that normally tell it to grow and maintain muscle. And unless you know how to flip that switch back on, your body slowly starts breaking down muscle. Asterisk, the good news. Certain foods are scientifically proven to trigger muscle building in older adults, even those in their 70s. And there's one specific food that works faster, more reliably, and more effectively than almost anything else. The video. We'll dive into the science of keeping your muscles strong and how this powerful food can help you rebuild your strength, energy, and independence. We'll cover asterisk, why muscle loss accelerates after 50, how to stop it at its source, what anabolic resistance truly means, and how to reverse it naturally, how specific amino acids unlock muscle growth, even in seniors. Asterisk, one food that can beat whey, soy, and even eggs when it comes to reversing muscle loss. Asterisk, how to eat it, when to eat it, and what to combine it with for the best results. Asterisk, a few simple steps can remarkably improve your leg strength in just weeks, even if you've been inactive for years. Because here's the truth. Muscles aren't just for looking good or lifting weights. They power your metabolism, protect your immune system, help control your blood sugar, and are key to maintaining independence as you age. Asterisk, if you find this helpful, smash that subscribe button. I post videos like this every day to help you take charge of your health naturally. This is Mr. Senior Health, and let's get started. Unpacking the science. 6 key truths to reverse muscle loss first. Let's go through 6 crucial scientific facts that can help you turn back the clock on muscle loss so you can regain strength, balance, and energy at any age. If you're over 60 and feel like your muscles are shrinking, no matter what you eat or how much you move, you're not imagining it. And no, it's not just aging. What's really going on inside your body is something called anabolic resistance. This is when your muscles stop responding the way they used to. It's the normal signals that once told your body to grow and repair. Muscles just aren't working as well anymore? Asterisk, let me explain it simply. Think of your muscles like a sponge. When you're young, that sponge is soft and absorbent. Every time you eat protein or exercise, it's like pouring water on it. And your muscles soak up all those muscle-building signals like amino acids and hormones. But as you get older, especially after 60, that sponge starts to harden. So now when you pour water on it, it rolls right off. Your body is still getting protein, but your muscles aren't hearing the message anymore. That's anabolic resistance. Asterisk, why does this happen? One of the biggest reasons is that with age, your cells lose some of their ability to respond to signals. Your mitochondria cells' energy centers slow down, your hormones become less efficient, and your body needs more of the right nutrients, especially crucial amino acids like leucine, to turn on the muscle-building process. This process is driven by something called mTOR. It's like a master switch for muscle growth. In your younger years, even a small amount of protein could activate it. But once you're older, the bar is higher. You need more and better protein to get the same effect. Asterisk. And there's another problem too, chronic low-grade inflammation. As we age, inflammation quietly builds up inside the body. It can come from things like insulin resistance, poor gut health, or a sluggish liver. This hidden fire blocks your body's ability to rebuild muscle. Instead of rebuilding, your body slides into a slow, steady breakdown. This is called catabolism. Asterisk, the signs. shrinking thigh muscles, a weaker grip strength, a slower walking speed. But there's a bigger price. Your metabolism slows, your blood sugar goes up, fat builds up faster, and your energy drops. Asterisk reversing anabolic resistance. Key steps and scientific backing asterisk. Now let's break down the key steps to reverse anabolic resistance. Asterisk first. Leucine-rich foods. Leucine is like the spark plug for muscle growth. Research shows older adults need about 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal to effectively trigger muscle building. And in the next part of this video, we'll reveal the best food source to get it. Asterisk second, meal timing and protein distribution. Instead of grazing all day, seniors do better with something called protein pulsing. That means fewer well-timed meals that deliver a full nutritional dose to your muscles with amino acids. Spreading small amounts of protein throughout the day often fails to activate muscle building. Asterisk third, improve insulin sensitivity. If your body is insulin resistant, it struggles to deliver nutrients into your muscles. Thankfully, simple habits like intermittent fasting, walking after meals, adding apple cider vinegar, or taking chromium can help your body become more insulin sensitive. Asterisk fourth, resistance stimulation. Even gentle exercises like squats, step-ups, or using resistance bands can wake up your muscle tissue and make it more responsive. Think of it as preparing your sponge to soak up nutrients again. Asterisk, here's what the science shows. When older adults combine leucine-rich protein, gentle movement, and smart meal timing, their body's ability to build muscle comes back online, even in those in their 70s and 80s. In fact, 2020 meta-analysis in the journal Nutrition found that older adults who followed a high leucine diet saw significant improvements in muscle size, strength, and physical function, especially when paired with just minimal exercise. So, next time someone tells you it's just aging, remind them it's not about age. It's about your body's signals, and you have control over those signals by feeding your body the right way. Asterisk. The game-changing food. Why this beats all others. Asterisk now. In the next section, I'll show you the exact food that delivers one of the most powerful leucine profiles out there. It beats whey, soy, and even eggs when it comes to reversing muscle loss in older adults. But before we continue, if you find this helpful, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It helps more people like you discover real natural ways to stay strong in age with confidence. Asterisk. Now, when most people think about muscle growth, they immediately think of testosterone. And yes, testosterone is important. But for older adults, there's an even more crucial and often overlooked factor: insulin sensitivity. Here's what I mean. Insulin acts like a key that unlocks your muscle cells, allowing nutrients like amino acids and glucose to get inside. When your body is insulin sensitive, those muscle doors open easily and your body uses what you eat to build and maintain muscle. Asterisk, but after age 40, most people gradually become insulin resistant. And when that happens, those doors start to get jammed. Nutrients just float around in your bloodstream instead of getting absorbed. Blood sugar rises, fat builds up, and your muscles slowly start to starve. Even if you're eating a healthy, protein-rich diet, this is truly what's happening. Your body is trying to deliver amino acids to your muscles. But because of insulin resistance caused by years of processed carbohydrates, constant snacking, stress, and inactivity, your muscle cells stop listening. This is why so many older adults struggle with muscle loss. It's not just what you eat, it's whether your body can use it. That's why insulin resistance is truly at the root of sarcopenia. And it's also why eating more protein or taking supplements often doesn't work unless you fix the delivery system first. Let me give you a simple picture. Imagine you're sending building materials like bricks, wood, and nails to a construction site, but the delivery truck has a broken engine. That truck is like your insulin, no matter how many supplies you have. If the truck isn't running, nothing gets delivered. And the workers, your muscle cells, just sit there waiting. Asterisk, so how do you fix the truck? You restore insulin sensitivity. The best part is, You don't need medication to do it, just the right daily habits. Here are 4 proven ways to boost insulin sensitivity and ignite muscle growth again. Asterisk, intermittent fasting. 14 to 16 hours. Giving your body a break from eating helps lower insulin levels, which gives your cells time to reset and become more responsive. Even just eating all your meals within an 8 to 10 hour window can help send more nutrients to muscles instead of fat. Asterisk, walking after meals. Simple 10 to 15 minute walk after eating can lower blood sugar and help your muscles soak up more nutrients. No intense workout needed. This gentle movement activates muscle glucose transporters even in older adults. Asterisk, better sleep. Poor sleep increases stress hormones and lowers insulin sensitivity. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep in a cool, dark room. 2 natural helpers: magnesium glycinate and tart cherry juice before bed. Asterisk, cinnamon, chromium, and apple cider vinegar. These natural tools can support insulin function. Try 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in water before meals. And if blood sugar is a concern, a high-quality chromium supplement can also help. Asterisk, let me share something powerful. In a 2019 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, researchers found that older adults with better insulin sensitivity retained more muscle even without lifting weights. That's why the next food I'm about to show you works so well. It not only delivers muscle-building nutrients, it helps your body absorb and use them, fixing the root cause of muscle loss. So, if you've been dealing with weakness, low energy, or even blood sugar swings, this next section could be your breakthrough, because the food we're about to explore has one of the most powerful amino acid profiles ever studied for older adults. And unlike most proteins, it heals your metabolism too. Asterisk, if you're getting value from this, now's a great time to hit the subscribe button. This channel is here to help you stay strong, active, and independent without drugs, procedures, or guesswork. Leucine and the power of grass-fed beef liver now. Let's talk about the one amino acid that matters most when it comes to regenerating muscle in older adults. Leucine. Think of leucine as the spark plug in an engine. You can have the fuel, protein, calories, even workouts. But if the spark doesn't fire, the engine won't start. In your body, that engine is called muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to grow and repair muscle. Here's what research shows. Leucine activates the mTR pathway, which tells your body it's time to build muscle. When you're young, even a little leucine does the trick. After age 60, the body needs more to turn that switch on. That's part of anabolic resistance. It's why many older adults eat enough protein but still lose muscle. The leucine dosage per meal isn't high enough to send the signal. Asterisk, so what's the magic number? Research suggests older adults need 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal to effectively activate muscle growth. But here's the challenge. Most common protein sources don't have enough leucine per serving. 1 egg, only about 0.5 grams. 3 ounces. Of chicken, about 2.1 grams. A scoop of whey protein. Closer. But many older adults can't handle dairy well. Asterisk now. Here's the game changer. Grass-fed beef liver. Yes, liver. I know it's not everyone's favorite food, but hear me out. Beef liver doesn't just offer high-quality protein. It delivers a powerhouse of leucine and key nutrients that actually help your body use it. Just 3 to 4 ounces of beef liver gives you about 2.9 grams of leucine, hitting that sweet spot for muscle activation. Asterisk. But that's not all. It also contains asterisk vitamin B12, boosts energy and helps red blood cells carry oxygen to your muscles. Asterisk iron. Powers your mitochondria and reduces fatigue. Asterisk zinc and copper, essential for tissue repair and hormone balance. Asterisk choline, supports your liver and metabolism, helping to manage blood sugar. Asterisk. So, not only does liver help build muscle, it supports your entire metabolic engine. And if you don't like the taste, no problem. You don't have to eat it every day. Just once or twice a week can make a huge difference. Or try freeze-dried beef liver capsules from a reputable, grass-fed source. They're convenient and still packed with nutrients. Asterisk, a clinical study published in Nutrients in 2021 found that older adults eating leucine-rich animal proteins, especially organ meats like liver, had significantly more muscle and stronger grip strength than those relying solely on plant-based or dairy proteins. That's powerful. And don't forget, liver doesn't just fuel your muscles. It powers your metabolism, supports detoxification, hormone health, and energy production, all of which feed back into muscle strength. Asterisk, the bigger picture. Muscle is metabolic gold asterisk, now that we've talked about timing. Let's wrap things up by looking at why rebuilding muscle is so much more than just strength. We've focused on meal timing, crucial amino acids, and hormones. But to truly understand the impact, we need to zoom out and see the bigger picture, because muscle isn't just about lifting things or moving better. Muscle is metabolic gold. Here's what I mean. Asterisk, your muscles are the primary place in your body where sugar from food is used. When you eat carbs or protein, your muscles act like a sponge, pulling sugar in and turning it into energy instead of letting it float around, and raise your blood sugar. So, more muscle means better blood sugar control, which means lower insulin levels, which means less fat stored. And that's just the beginning. Asterisk, researchers now view skeletal muscle as an endocrine organ. Much like your thyroid or pancreas, it actually sends out messages called myakins that help reduce inflammation, protect your heart, boost brain function, and even slow tumor growth. Let me give you an everyday example. Think of your muscles like an engine. Big, healthy engine burns more fuel even when it's just idling. That means you burn more calories doing nothing, just sitting or resting. But a small, weak engine, it sputters. It wastes fuel, and your body becomes less efficient. Asterisk, now imagine you're 70. You've lost 20 to 30% of your muscle since you were 40. That's actually normal for many older adults, but it leads to big problems. Lower metabolism, more belly fat, especially the dangerous kind around your organs. Higher blood sugar, fatigue, brain fog, less ability to move, and a loss of independence. But here's the hopeful part. Just gaining a few pounds of muscle can change all of that. 2021 study in the journal Cachexia, Sarcopenia and Muscle found that when older adults gained just 5% more lean mass, they saw better blood sugar control, lower HbA1c, stronger mitochondria which make energy, and fewer falls and fractures. Asterisk. So, think of your muscle as your metabolic insurance policy. It protects your blood sugar, your bones, your brain, and your freedom. And there's more. Did you know that muscle mass is one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live? A large study in the American Journal of Medicine followed. Over 3,000 older adults aged 55 and up. They found that those with the lowest muscle mass had the highest risk of death, even if they had a normal body weight. In other words, the number on the scale might look fine, but if you've lost muscle, you're still at risk. But here's the empowering truth. You can rebuild muscle at any age. Your body still has the tools, the mTOR pathway, the amino acid sensors, the ability to grow and repair. You just need to give it the right support. And when you do, everything starts to change. More energy, deeper sleep, stable blood sugar, clearer thinking, better mood. It's not just strength, it's metabolic youth. Asterisk, your simple challenge. Reclaim your health today. Asterisk, so, as we move into the final steps, remember, this isn't about building biceps. It's about reclaiming your health and giving your body what it needs to work with you instead of against you. Let's tackle this together. Asterisk, muscle loss after 60 isn't normal aging. It's your body's signal that its metabolism is struggling. But as we've seen, this can be reversed. The tools to do it, they are natural, affordable, and within your reach. Let's quickly review the key takeaways. Asterisk, anabolic resistance is what drives muscle loss, not just age. Your muscles stop responding unless you reactivate them. Asterisk, insulin sensitivity is critical. Without it, your muscles can't absorb nutrients, even with a good diet. Asterisk, leucine is the key amino acid that stimulates muscle growth. Most seniors aren't getting enough in each meal to make a difference. Asterisk the best food for muscle and metabolic. Repair is grass-fed beef liver, loaded with leucine, B vitamins, iron, and more. Just 3 to 4 ounces once or twice a week can be transformative. Asterisk timing matters. Start your day with a high-protein breakfast. 40 grams or more, including 2.5 grams of leucine plus. Space your meals. Avoid snacking. Give your body time to rest and repair. Asterisk finally. Muscle is your most powerful anti-aging tool. It burns fat. It balances blood sugar. It protects your brain and extends your lifespan. So, here's a simple challenge for this week. Eat 3 to 4 ounces of grass-fed liver at least once. Asterisk. Start your day with 30 grams of high-quality protein. Asterisk. Take a 10-minute walk after lunch or dinner. Asterisk. Stop eating 2 to 3 hours before bed to reset your hormones. Asterisk. And track how you feel. Notice not just your strength, but your focus, your energy, and even your sleep. Because when your muscles are properly nourished, your entire body responds. And remember, it's never too late. Your body is still listening. You just need to speak the right language with the right foods at the right time, supported by the right daily habits. Asterisk, if this added value to your life, consider hitting subscribe. I share practical, science-proven tips every day to help you. Stay strong naturally. And if you know someone who's been told you're just getting old, share this video with them. Let's change the narrative. One bite of real food, and one step towards lasting strength at Mr. Senior Health. Till next time, stay strong, stay curious, and stay metabolic. Subscribe to Mr. Senior Health.